I'm Jim Viola, President and CEO of HAI. Welcome to this month's edition of the Viola Flight Report, where we review what HAI has been doing for you. Today I want to welcome HAI's new VP of Operations, Michael J. Hertzendorf. Mike's last post was as CEO of New Air, a drone nonprofit working to develop a traffic management system for the United States. Mike has also put in some hours behind the sticks as a U.S. Army helicopter pilot. With this experience in both manned and unmanned aviation, Mike will help HAI members stay on top of our rapidly evolving industry. To address industry issues on the global stage, we are forming closer relationships with vertical lift associations around the world through the HAI International Partnership Program. The Australian Helicopter Industry Association was our very first official partner. I'm happy to announce our next two, the British Helicopter Association and the group representing Chile's industry, the Asociación Chilena de Helicópteros. Partnering with others in the aviation community is essential if we are to tackle some of our global issues. For example, have you heard of Legato Networks? That company has U.S. government approval to stand up a 5G communications network. So why should you care? HAI is concerned that Legato's network will interfere with your GPS, as well as GPS used in military and maritime applications. Our concern is shared by other U.S. government agencies. Many aviation and transportation companies and groups have joined with us to petition to reverse the order. The HAI government affairs and operation teams are keeping a close watch on this situation as it directly affects your safety. Here are some other aviation issues that HAI is working on. Our restricted category working group is looking at ways to improve the regulatory environment for these aircraft. The reason they're restricted in their civil operation has less to do with safety and more to do with the fixes needed for our regulatory process. HAI supports building a formal regulatory pathway that will allow these aircraft to fulfill their potential in civil aviation. The Aerial Firefighting and Natural Resource Working Group is developing a safety and best practices guide for aerial firefighting operations. These are a few examples of how you can play a leadership role in industry by joining one of our 12 HAI working groups. Our working group volunteers create resources that help everyone in the industry with their everyday problems, like managing risk in the utility sector or reporting a close call with a drone. If you want to be part of the solution for industry issues, visit the working groups page on our website, sign up, and get involved. We recently lost Jim Wisecup, a former HAI chairman and a working group member who volunteered on many industry issues. Jim told me that it was not always fun in those rooms, but he took satisfaction in getting good things done for the whole industry. I know you will enjoy that feeling too, so please make this your year to become a HAI volunteer. We are now about 6 months out from HAI Heli Expo 2021 in New Orleans, which we expect will be a busy, successful, and safe show. HAI staff recently toured event venues with exhibitors, and we are working with the FAA to prepare for the flight operations around the show. We see from our numbers that you are also getting ready for New Orleans. Our show floor is 2/3 booked with more than 300 companies, including most major OEMs. More than 10,000 room nights were secured on the first day that housing opened. I'm pleased to tell you that the Ernest N. Morial Convention Center, where we will hold the 2021 show, has just become one of the first event sites to be accredited as meeting the highest standards for cleaning and disinfection. During your visit to HAI Heli Expo, we know that it's our job to manage the risk for you and to ensure your safety, just as you do for your customers. That wraps up this month's edition of VFR. Please email me with your comments or suggestions on how HAI could provide you with better service. So fly safe, stay safe, and until next time, keep those rotors turning.